Hello, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is I've Got Guts, a podcast about living and thriving with chronic illness.
And all the things that take guts to say out loud.
We're here to talk about the hard stuff, the stuff that's messy, complicated, and often left unsaid.
From chronic illness to everyday life, we're creating space for honest conversations, real connection, and a lot of laughs along the way.
And just so we're clear, we are not medical professionals. We're just two best friends sharing what we've learned and what we're still figuring out.
So you don't have to do it alone. Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
And happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
This is our last episode room of 2025.
I can't believe it. But that's okay, because we'll be back with you guys on January 5th with a brand new episode, and we can't wait to be with you in the new year.
Oh, yes. I feel like this year has flown. It has flown in ways I feel like I can't even express to words.
And I am peace out. I am done with 2025.
See ya.
2025 has not been very kind to me.
Time for a new year.
Yeah. A nice even number. 6 is an even number. That means good luck, I think.
Yes. All right, let's get into our thorns and roses today.
Okay.
So you start, Room.
Let's get those thorns out of the way.
Let's do it.
So I have been extra stressed lately because work has... anybody who's a teacher and teaches in December knows that it's literally the most stressful thing you'll ever go through in your life. So, that was happening. Plus, we have some family stuff going on surrounding the holidays that's been stressful. And as everybody knows, I'm really trying to get this egg retrieval to happen while I already have 2 weeks off of work, so I don't have to take time off. And I've been a little bit perseverating on it. I'm not type A or anything. I don't like to control everything. And it's a lot of stress. And when this is the perfect example of how stress manifests in our bodies. I woke up Monday morning, probably about 15, 20 minutes before my alarm was going to go off, and I had the most severe pain in my chest on my left side. And I couldn't even breathe. So I start yelling for Anthony, and I'm like, Anthony, something's wrong. It was so excruciating. I couldn't breathe. Anthony took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was scary low. And I was like, what could this be? I think we need to go to urgent care. I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
And I sat and stopped panicking for a second, and I was like, oh my God, this is not a heart attack. This is an esophageal spasm, which...
You haven't had one in so
over
long.
A year. And honestly, you forget how painful they are.
And how quick they come on and how much they mimic a heart attack.
Yes, it was so scary. And the first one lasted for a solid 45 minutes. And then that ended. And then about 15 minutes later, I got a second one. And I've never been more exhausted in my life. Honestly, I went back to bed and I think I slept till 11 a.m. But it was an unnecessary day off of work. And Anthony stayed home with me too because he was scared.
Right, it was scary.
So... my God, it just goes to show that stress does manifest in our bodies, and it does create symptoms.
For sure.
I was the most stressed I've been in a long time, and look what happened.
Right. If you think about it, your esophagus spasming, that's a really powerful muscle. It's moving food through your body.
Yes.
And when that goes into spasm, it is
excruciating pain. For anyone who's never experienced it, I don't even have words for how painful it is.
I literally got a shiver down my spine when you said it.
I know.
Yikes.
And then I had such a thorny start to my week. The next day, I'm all panicked because I don't have time to meal prep and I'm supposed to be eating healthy right now. So I'm I'm going to just make some Greek chicken bowls. I'm going to rip apart a rotisserie chicken, right?
Oh
my God,
no,
bro.
yes.
So I de-chicken a whole rotisserie chicken, which takes a while, and I have it in one bowl and I'm putting it into separate glass bowls for the week. And I have 2 bowls. I need 1 more. So I go to open the cabinet where all of our glass Tupperware are, and I open the cabinet, and all the glass Tupperware slides out of the cabinet onto the counter, breaks everywhere, glass in all my chicken, all over the kitchen. It flew into the living room. So I literally am standing there crying, and I'm like, my chicken.
Oh, no.
And Anthony comes in, and he could just sense that this was like a panic moment, and he was like, you know what? Accidents happen. It's okay. As he just like quietly gets the vacuum and is vacuuming around me as I'm just crying about my glass-filled chicken.
Right, you're all excited about your chicken.
I love hormones so much.
Just want to set fire to those hormones.
But the week got better after that. So it was a thorny start to the week.
Well, I'm glad it got better. And did you end up getting another chicken the next day or no?
You know what? I actually ended up getting ground chicken instead, and I seasoned it, and it was so much better. So it worked out for the best.
The universe was like, there will be no...
The universe was like, you don't want this flavorless chicken?
I'm going to give you some ground chicken. Let's just shatter all your plates, your bowls right into your chicken.
This is the downfall. I do need to buy a new Tupperware now.
Well, Christmas is right around the corner. Maybe Santa Claus will bring you one.
Maybe there'll be a sale.
Bring you a box.
What's your thorn room?
All right. My thorn is a mystery. It's a mystery, a story. So we have this blow up Santa outside of our house. I don't think I told you this yet. Did I tell you this?
No.
Okay. So we have this big old blow up Santa and a couple of other lights like on our bushes and stuff, but our old house was a ranch, so we always just did like the staple. Sean would put icicle lights on the house because he could get there. Now we have a 2-story house, and he quite often refers to just it in general of never wanting to go up that high. And it is pretty high. I don't know how
really
many feet.
High, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's that high, but he feels a little nervous.
It's tall.
So we are just focusing on lower decorations. We're going with the low decoration. So we have this blow up Santa, and we've had it. This is year 2. Somebody cut the cord.
What?
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't think it was a human. This is where the mystery comes in. I think it was that groundhog or whatever's living under my step. It's some type of creature. I'm telling you, chewed the wire. But remember I told you I was eating my Gerber daisies all summer long?
I did not know about this groundhog.
Well, I can't say for sure it is a groundhog.
So does it look chewed or cut?
It honestly... more chewed. It could go either way, but Sean even agrees with me, and we never really agree on things like this. And we both agree that an animal chewed this. And I thought, or was it a woodchuck that lives? Something that furry and brown is living under my step and eating all my Gerber daisies.
You sure it wasn't a chipmunk?
Oh, maybe. This is why my thorn is a mystery, because here, and then the other morning I come out, and because Santa's not attached to the wire, his deflated self is like blowing. We're this crazy wind here in Rochester, and he's like blowing around the yard. I'm like chasing the Santa. I got to get to work. I'm like, oh my God.
You guys, I should have gotten you like a Google Nest so we could record these things and talk about content.
There we go.
Every listener wants to see you trying to leave for work, chasing a deflated Santa around.
And I also want to catch this animal criminal. It reminds me of Zootopia. Like I feel like he's like an animal with a voice. So anyway, this is my thorn. I'm really sad about our blow up. We have minimal low decorations this year. And then last night, somebody chewed the snowflake wire. So something is going on. Or
someone's out to get you.
It's an animal. I really believe it's an animal. So that's just my thorn. I'm just feeling really defeated at this point of the year.
They are some Scroogey animals. They don't want to be in the Christmas spirit.
Apparently not. So that's my thorn. And here we go. So Sean and Connor have been trying to pitch to me to add to our blow up family. And now we just have to start over. So fresh start. You know what? I'm going to keep a lookout for the sales though. You know, after Christmas, there's always some great sales. So
maybe also look for some like wire covers. So that
do animals eat cords?
Oh yeah, you've been in here when we're trying to do an interview, and Mara's chewing on her headphones.
Really silly thing to say. You're right. I'm just thinking like there's other things to chew on that is like food in the area. Why are you chewing on my Santa cord?
It's fun for them.
Apparently, definitely is nice for them. And now I have No Santa. Deflated Santa Claus.
And snowflake.
That don't twinkle. So on that note, let's get into our roses.
All right.
You start, Rome.
My rose is Anthony and I went on a holiday adventure this past weekend.
Yes, which
we bumped into you.
Purposely/accidentally.
I do love that Rochester has this. We have this thing called the Rock Holiday Village, and it's cute. There's it's outside. There's little shops. There's food trucks. There's you can get warm things to drink. You can get alcoholic beverages. There's a little bar. Santa's there. We've tried for years. You can buy an igloo to sit in, cozy igloo, and you can drink in there. But we've never had luck and gotten one. And you can ice skate for free. Mm-hmm. It's just a really cute little
holiday experience.
So we did that. We went to this other little pop-up holiday shop thing, and then we took Rena, our dog, who's 10 years old, for her first time in her life to go look at Christmas lights.
Aww.
And it was I know people are watching things through your child's eyes is so magical, but I really do have to say watching the lights through Rena's eyes was the coolest thing ever, because she literally was like, what is this? Her head was out the window.
I can't believe you guys ever taken her before.
No, I never thought to. And it was just so cute to see her reaction. And one of the neighborhoods we went to, Santa gave her a dog bone. And she lived her best life.
Except I love that.
It was a lot of driving, and she did get a little car sick and threw up when we got home. That's okay. It was worth it.
It was worth it. Oh, yay, Rena. We're about to do that tonight.
Yeah, Anthony and I are both not fully feeling in the holiday spirit, because we've been through a lot and we thought our life would look a little different right now. And so we've been a little sad. So yesterday just kind of revived our Christmas energy.
There you go. I know. When I ran into you guys seem like two little jolly elves skipping around the holiday Rock Village, getting your chai tea.
I was going to say it might have been because I was about to get a chai knock, and that's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Oh, I love it.
What's your rose, Room?
Okay, my rose is on Friday. Connor was selected by his peers along with 20 others.
Yes, I watched this.
Yes. I texted, if you were close family or friends, I may have texted you the link to watch. So Connor was selected or voted by his friends to play in a basketball game. It's the fifth graders against the staff. So the principal, I think the assistant principal was in there, and some teachers, and they couldn't have parents come in. Obviously, it would have been too many people in the gym. So they had us stream it live. So we all watched it. I ended up watching it a little bit in my classroom, and it was really cute to see my kids.
I only could watch a few seconds because I was towards the end of my lunch break, but it was really cute.
Yes, it was so cute. I loved to see just that school is just amazing to see the staff and everybody come together, and what a cool experience for the fifth graders. Yeah. And I almost said Sean. Connor got 4 baskets or buckets or whatever you're calling
baskets.
It. And the thing is Connor's like an athletic kiddo. He plays all the sports. Basketball is the one sport that he did play a little bit. A couple of years ago, we did that, but that's just not his sport. But he did so great. I was so proud of him.
I love him.
It was really fun to watch.
I love that he was voted into that too.
Yeah. It was really, really, really cute. So, and now we have the link. So at the end of the day, I just happened to click on it. They recorded it.
Oh, that's cute.
So I made my class at, because we have a first bus run and a second bus run. So I just have a handful of students at the very end of the day.
You let them watch it.
Yeah, I did. We usually put on a movie anyway. I'm like, all right, guys, you want to see? And they're like, look, there goes Connor. There goes Connor. It was really
so cute.
I feel like anytime you can make that connection, with your class and your home life, they just light up. Because I really do believe most students think I live and sleep at school.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
it was actually really cute. We baked cookies in my class on Friday, and one of my students loved them. So I was like, do you want to take these home? And he goes, I'll take 3. So I give him 3, and I go, well, who's going to eat the rest of these? And he goes, Daddy, which is what he calls Anthony. He thinks Anthony is my dad. So
okay, that's funny.
So he sent home the rest of the cookies for Anthony, which Anthony did enjoy, I will say.
I love that.
It's cute when they remember those things.
It is. It builds that connection and that bond. So
yeah. All right, Ern, before we get into today's episode, we need to talk about our partner, Cozy Earth.
Especially with Christmas right around the corner, because let's be honest, maybe you don't get everything on your wish list.
And that's okay because Cozy Earth is the solution.
Truly, Cozy Earth is one of those brands where no matter what you order, it somehow becomes the nicest thing you own.
Yeah, the sheets are unreal. The towels feel spa level. The loungewear is what I live in. And don't even get me started on the blankets.
It's that perfect mix of cozy and elevated. Like your house suddenly feels calmer and more intentional.
And the quality is so consistent. Everything lasts, feels luxurious, and you can tell it's made well.
Which is why it's such a good gift for someone else or honestly just for yourself after the holidays. I mean, we all know it. I always do a little post-holiday shopping.
Me too. You got to. And because Cozy Earth sponsors our show, you get 41% off with code IGG at checkout, which is the best deal they offer anywhere.
Plus free shipping over $50 and a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty. So you can try it completely risk-free.
So if you're ready to upgrade your sleep, your space, or your everyday comfort,
you better head to cozyearth.com and use code IGG at checkout for 41% off.
All right.
All right, let's get into the episode today, Room. This episode's a little bit different that we're doing. Shorter, lighter, and meant to meet you right where you are as we head into the holidays.
We basically wanted to just pop in to wish you well, share a few gentle tips for navigating the season with chronic illness, and laugh a little about some holiday moments that definitely didn't go as planned for us.
I'm already laughing thinking about mine. Whether you're in full celebration mode, survival mode, or somewhere in between, we're really glad you're here.
Yes. All right, are we about to embarrass ourselves a little bit?
Let's do it. All right, funny story first. Like I have to already, I'm laughing and I haven't even started.
You tell one first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you tell one first.
Okay. All right, so I have 2 tree stories, Christmas tree stories.
Your fat Christmas bush?
Okay, let me start with this is how I titled to remember what story I'm telling. The thirsty carpet at the apartment.
Oh, okay. I remember this story.
So it was our first Christmas together. It was 2006. We lived in an apartment that had, the basic apartment rugs in it.
Yeah.
And, we go down to the forest, we chop down a tree. It's our first Christmas living together. And we get it in the tree stand and, get it all set up. Your mom let me borrow her nativity set. And I put underneath the tree.
Yeah.
And, just watering that baby. And every day I'm like, God, this tree is so thirsty. And it was the first time I've never cut down a tree from the forest before. So I feel like I wanted to live out what I always wanted to do as a child, but my parents were like, absolutely not. We're not going to a forest to cut down a tree. Yeah. So I was just finally living out what I always wanted, Christmas on how I want to, decorate a tree. So watering it. It must have taken gallons and gallons of water until we realized that at the end of Christmas, when we took the tree out, Sean, when we both put it in, slammed it in, and it was a cheap tree stand, and it busted through. So the entire December, we were watering our carpet and it was saturated. And we didn't really realize it because it went one way. And it was just really, really funky and spongy, the carpet, and smelly. All I have to say is thank goodness we only were renting because that was so gross.
Oh, that would have been a debacle.
It was so gross. So it was funny until it was not. Now every year after we put the tree in, Sean will always go and feel his hand deep in there. Sure. Let me make sure everything's intact. It was just the way we slammed it in there.
Well, and you're probably buying better tree stands now.
Right. Oh yeah. After that, we got a solid one that honestly, we still have that same one today. That's how durable it is.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, so. All right, that was the one tree. That was my one tree story. Well, you give us a funny story now.
Oh my God. So this is not Christmas, this is Thanksgiving, but it was my first Thanksgiving with Anthony's family. So we started dating in April and this was November. So really not that long. And it was at Anthony's mom's house and I was nervous, but I was really excited. I made my signature dishes and all of that. So we eat dinner and it's my first time with his family. So I pushed it and I ate things that I probably shouldn't have. And I ate a little bit faster than I should have because I didn't want to be the weird new girlfriend who can't eat things or eats too slow or whatever. Well, not a good idea. Because 15 minutes later we ate, I felt the stomach attack of all stomach attacks coming on. And I'll be really honest with you, at that point specifically, I wasn't sure if I was going to shit my pants or barf everywhere.
Oh, no.
So I didn't want to go in the downstairs bathroom because everybody's hanging out in the kitchen.
Oh, that's the worst.
The bathroom's right next to the kitchen, and I didn't want anybody to hear anything or smell anything.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm going to go upstairs. So I try to sneak upstairs. Anthony's mom catches wind of it, and she is like, no, she can't go up there, Anthony. So I'm like, Anthony, can you just beg her? Like, I don't care if the toilet hasn't been cleaned in 17 years. I just need privacy.
Right. I cannot be pooping next to the kitchen right now.
Nope, I wasn't allowed. So I literally, when you know you're about to get into the bathroom, so your body starts to get ready to let loose.
Yes.
I had to suck that back in.
Oh.
And I had to go downstairs, go in the bathroom. I had a poop explosion like I've never had in my life. There's no way that no one heard that or smelled that, even with the fan on. And I remember I walked out and I had my mom stand kind of in the doorway because I was like, don't let anybody pass.
Don't let anybody.
I was just so mortified. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
If you love someone with a chronic illness, let them use a private bathroom in your house.
Yeah, seriously. And can we just talk about the builders who build these houses? Stop building the half bath
in the
next
kitchen.
To the kitchen. That doesn't make whoever those builders are, they obviously do not have stomach problems.
Yeah, clearly. It's terrible. I mean, obviously everyone in the family knows better by now.
Right,
which is our first experience, but it was embarrassing.
Right. Yeah.
No one likes a poop explosion at Thanksgiving.
No. And that just makes me think of this past Thanksgiving when I ate too fast. That same idea. I ate rapid fire, and I finally, I don't know, after a month of doing that, my esophagus feels better. So I think it just definitely, it's a reminder to go slow this holiday season.
Yes.
All right. Should I tell you my other tree story?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Okay. So this one's a short but sweet. This one I wrote down as the suicide tree at Dorrington. And that was Sean's words because I was like, all right, let me think about some funny stories. Sean's like, what about the suicide tree at our old house? This tree is the tree that we went to multiple farms. We cut this tree down. It was getting, Sean's patience was weaning. We were at the fourth tree stop at this point.
Yeah.
And we get the tree. I look at it and it's like, in Christmas Vacation when they're like, and the light comes down. I'm like, this is it. And Sean's like, it's too big. But his patience was just over. He's like, fine, let's go. Let's cut it down. And he did. I'm like, I'm getting what I want. And so we cut it down. It is so big. We go to the guy who wraps it up. He's looking like, how big is your house? What car am I putting this on? So big. Get it home. I'm so happy. We go to get it in the door. It won't fit in the door of our little ranch. Sean had he had to cut off 12 inches of the bottom of the trunk.
Oh my God.
We didn't have a real saw. So he was hand sawing it.
He was probably real angry.
He was so angry. If you guys never met Sean, we sometimes call him Angry Sean when he gets angry. This was quadruple Angry Sean. We went next door to Bonnie and Jim asked to borrow a saw. They had one, but it was dull. So he's just sawing. Finally, after an hour of sawing this trunk, gets it down, we get it in, and then, we open it, and it's so huge, and it's so fat and bushy, and it brings me so much joy. But then we're decorating, we secure it in, but it got to the point where we were like, do we secure it more with a string or something to the wall? Did it not fall down? One time? No.
Nope.
2 times. And I lost so many ornaments.
Yeah, I remember you calling me crying about the ornaments.
So sad. So I feel like I was scarred for life a little bit after that. I was like, okay, I like my trees really fat and bushy, but I don't want them toppling over to ruin all my ornaments. So that is it. After that, we stopped cutting down trees. Sean said we can't do it anymore, unfortunately.
Get a pre-cut. Gotta go pre-cut.
Pre-cut. He said he's not going to be sawing down any more trees. So we learned our lesson. For sure. All right. That's my last tree story. What do you got for us, Rome?
So this one's not really a funny story, but I obviously,
okay.
I have to add it in there because we're talking about our fertility journey. We're knee deep in it. So I have to throw this in there. Because this is happens all the time at the holidays. And if you guys follow us on social media, you just saw my most recent post about like, whoa, the fertility just leaves my body when someone makes those comments. But the comments about babies that always come at the holidays, and even when people know you're going through fertility treatments, like, when will there be a little Myra? If you guys want to have a baby, have you tried doing it? Or at least you can sleep in. Or my friend stopped trying and got pregnant. Or you can always adopt. Maybe it's not meant to be. Or like the worst you could possibly say is everything happens for a reason. I know that people are trying to be supportive in their own ways, but those comments are actually really hurtful and make a situation that's already really hard to navigate and deal with, especially at this time of year, like a million times harder. So if anyone were to say that to me this year, I would probably need to go and lock myself in a bathroom and cry. So please just
keep your thoughts to yourself.
Keep your comments to yourself. If you feel the need to say something, or you're looking for a productive thing to say, try, how are you doing? Or I'm here if you need anything. Or just like, I love you. Yeah. Is a good one.
I love it.
Because I don't want to be crying at Christmas this year.
Right. We want smiles, joy, and cookies.
Yeah. I mean, last year our niece came over and Anthony was playing the guitar with her. And this is not a funny story, but just seeing him playing music with a little one, it made me cry. I did have to go lock myself in a bathroom. So I'm just, those of us who are on this journey are extra sensitive at the holidays. So just be gentle with us.
Yes, be gentle. Think before you speak. I tell my third graders that every day. And I think it's a rule that applies to adults as well.
Yes.
Think before you speak and be kind.
Okay, so that wasn't funny. So hit us with a funny story.
I'm going to give you just one more. I feel like I could tell a million funny stories. Okay. So this is the mandolin incident of 20.
Oh, I do remember this one.
Something. We've never owned a mandolin. I didn't even know what it is. Do you want to describe what it is?
It's basically like it helps you slice vegetables super, super thin. So it looks like it's like an incline hill, and you put like a fork kind of situation into, like, let's say a potato, and then you drag it down this hill and it slices the potatoes really thin.
Yep, just got a shiver down my spine as you were doing that because, okay, so we've never owned one, but Sean was making au gratin potatoes, or maybe your yummy recipe for your breakup potatoes for Christmas Eve. So this is the day before Christmas Eve. Sean had to work on Christmas Eve, but we always host Christmas Eve dinner. So we got a mandolin, and he's all excited about his mandolin, and he's just mandolining it up, and he's, doing the thing with the potatoes. And does he not mandolin his thumb? I mean,
I feel weak in the knees.
I know. So like blood everywhere. There goes the potatoes. Like, crazy.
Wait, no one wants you to eat bloody potatoes?
And I'm like, what did you do? And he was just like, I think they give you a guard or something. And he was too cool for the guard. Right. Well, long story short, didn't end up having potatoes that Christmas Eve. He is so stubborn. He refused to go get it addressed or go get it checked by urgent care. 13 hours he bled.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like
soaking these bandages, taking it off. Finally, it wasn't me badgering him to get him to go to urgent care. It was his mother, Chris O'Reilly. Thank you so much for that year encouraging Sean to go to urgent care. She goes, are you out of your mind? Or you've got to go get that taken care of. You might need it glued or stitched or whatever. So Sean ended up bleeding through the night. He woke up he was so pale.
Did he need stitches or glue? I don't remember.
They did some glue. They I don't know if they burned it, glued it. They did something. Then he had this whole big thumb thing. So I could just picture him sitting at church on Christmas Eve with permanent thumbs up because the bandage. And I feel like after that, I put the mandolin in the basement, and then when we moved, I just threw it out because I feel like it had too many bad memories.
Men are so stubborn. My brother one year, lost half a finger in an immersion blender, and he went to the doctor either.
Gosh, just if you get cut by a kitchen tool, get some help.
Go to the doctor. They're actually they are planning for that.
Yeah.
So. All right, so those are some of our embarrassing stories. Let's get into some practical holiday tips. Not rules, just options. So take whatever fits.
Love it. You start. Fire away. What do you got for us?
One event a day is plenty.
Love that.
It's also okay to arrive late or leave early.
It sure is. And it's okay to bring your own safe foods. And it's even more okay to get there and realize that someone is cross-contaminating your gluten-free items and then politely declining to ingest them.
Very good point.
No shame. And don't forget to rest before and after gatherings.
Very important.
There is nothing better than a quick nap. Actually, last night I took a night nap. Have you ever taken a night nap?
No, I would never sleep.
Well, I didn't think so either, but at 6 o'clock, I accidentally took a night nap and I woke up at 7 so refreshed. I accomplished so much last night.
Of course you did.
So just know that a nap anytime could help you before these gatherings.
Okay, so another one is, this year looks different is a complete sentence.
I love that.
And also, you don't have to do anything just to make someone else happy. I find that older generations were taught, do anything to make your family happy, even if that makes you uncomfortable. But nowadays, we're prioritizing ourselves. So do what you need for your own comfort, not anyone else's.
I love that so much. And if you do end up arriving somewhere, a gathering at somebody's house, and somebody is sick, you know, they're like covering up, but they're coughing and sneezing and they have a runny nose, it is okay to end up leaving.
Yeah.
Protect your immune system. I know a lot of people with chronic disease also are immune compromised. Don't subject yourself to staying somewhere where you know that somebody is sick. You don't want to do that. And not everybody always wants to be honest about how they're feeling.
That is
like
true.
we do.
We don't like that.
On I've Got Guts.
We don't like that. All right. So those were our little practical holiday tips.
All right. So now here's a permission slip moment.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, I feel like I need this for myself this year, especially. You know, if the holidays feel different because your health has changed, you're not failing at the season. And I think I feel this idea to my core because everything going on with my esophagus and my echolalia and this whole 10% of it, the time that it's working, my swallowing, how I eat, when I eat, how I feel when I eat, how long it takes me to eat, it's just like really weighing on me this year. And, you know that we're not broken and it's okay if things are moving or feeling a little bit differently, but listen to your body. And that is something I have to tell myself. I will not frantically eat dinner like I did on Thanksgiving.
To be like everyone else. Right.
Right. I am not going to be doing that again. And I'm going to go slow and I'm going to trust how I'm feeling. And you want to know what? If I can't get it down and I can't get it in me, I will wrap it up and bring it home.
And eat it for 4 days, eat it just like you do with everything else.
Exactly. I went out to dinner on Friday night, and I can't wait to have night 3 of my meal.
Here you go, Room.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. You know what? You're adapting. You're listening to your body, and that really matters. And I think for me, I was saying, like, the holidays do feel different because for us, our family doesn't feel complete. And even though that doesn't have to do with chronic illness, it is taking a toll on us. And that means if we don't come to an event or we need to leave early or we show up late, it's because our hearts are hurting and we need everyone to just kind of bear with us while we navigate all of this. And sometimes sadness shows up in ways that chronic illness does. It requires boundaries. It requires honoring your body and what it is telling you.
Yes. Please honor your body. Rest counts, boundaries count, and quiet moments count.
And if all you do this season is take care of yourself, that's more than enough.
Yes, you don't need to push harder. You don't need to explain more or prove anything this season. Your body is not a problem to fix. It's a relationship to care for. Honor your body, trust it, and know that choosing yourself is always the right choice.
For sure.
Yes. All right. Merry Christmas, Rome.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year and Merry whatever holiday you may be celebrating. Yes. And we just want to say thank you for being here, for listening, for trusting us with your stories, and for showing up even on the hard days.
We are wishing you a holiday season that feels gentle, supportive, and aligned with what your body actually needs.
And in I've Got Guts fashion, we are ending with a quote.
Go for it.
However the holidays look for you this year, you are doing the best you can, and that is more than enough.
Perfect. All right. Remember, we will be off next Monday for us to rest and reset, but also for all of you to have a chance to recharge and rest over the holidays.
Until then, take care of yourself. We are cheering you on always.
Always. And before we leave you, another quick shout out to our partner, Cozy Earth. Treat yourself or someone you love to the softest, coziest sleep at cozyearth.com with our exclusive code IGG at checkout.
And are you loving the podcast? If so, the best way to show it is by leaving a 5-star rating and a few kind words. It helps us keep growing and reach others who need to hear they're not alone.
And be sure to join our email list. The link to sign up is in the show notes or in our bio on any of our social media platforms. Being a part of our email list is the best way to stay up to date on new episodes, special guests, recipes, book recs, and so much more.
You can also connect with us anytime on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. Just search I've Got Guts Podcast or email us directly at ivegotgutspodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for being here and for being part of this community. We're so grateful for you.
Keep going,
keep growing,
and always remember, you've got guts.